Good morning, family.
Hey, what's up, fam?
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, we are the Winleys. Welcome to a new vlog.
There you go. Y'all know us.
Look, I be trying my best to get that in. But listen, how y'all doing? That trip to St. Louis just took something out of me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to tell y'all, I was mad at Donald for about a quick 20 seconds because we had started off driving like at what, 5:30 in the morning?
5:30.
But about 5:30 in the morning, we had gotten a good 45 minutes into our drive. You know, at this point, you know, we've prayed, we've got relaxed, everything is going good, and then we started talking, and my sons gave Donald all these cool shoes, you know, because when they look at Donald's shoes, they like, you gotta step your tennis shoe game up.
If y'all saw my Walmart shoes, y'all be laughing at me. But anyway.
But my son gave him the best shoes, and then my daughter gave him like this. So we're sitting up talking about the things he got. He's like, this was a good trip because I found some of my whatevers at the house. I don't know what you found. I think he found some of his
action figures and stuff.
So he has 2 boxes of comic books and some of his action figures. So when we go back to the St. Louis house, we just little by little bringing stuff back with us, right? And so he was like, and then Portia gave me this really great computer monitor. He was like, doggone it. And I say, what is it, Donald? He was like, I left the computer monitor.
It feel like a punch to the chest. Cause I'm a cheap
And so
dude.
he looked at me, but he slowed down. He waiting on me to say go back. I say, well, Donald, how much did it cost? Because if it costs like $30 to $50, we're not going back. We could buy that. He was like, no, it's gonna cost a little bit more than that, so we need to go back.
45 minutes out, 45 minutes back. Then we had to repeat that 45 minutes.
So
and it's already a 12-hour drive.
12 and a half.
It's already a 12 and a half hour drive. We just lost 90 minutes, fam. Just lost it.
When I tell you I wanted to cry, but I was like, okay, I'll say, well, go back and get it. I mean, at least we wasn't like a couple hours away. It was only 45 minutes and things happened, you know, things happen.
To my credit, I said, are you sure, baby? She's like, yes.
Because then when we went back to the house, everybody wanted to talk and get out the car and all this. And I'm like, no, y'all done just added another 2 hours to the trip.
Yeah.
So anyway, we got that done, and and then he still wanted to drive straight through because I'm like, we could stop at a hotel.
Yeah.
Because the car didn't have to be back the next day till noon because we rented a car. And I was like, the car don't have to be back the next day until noon. We could stay at a hotel. We just have to find a pet-friendly hotel.
Yeah. And
then we could spend the night, and then we could venture forth in the morning. He was like, no, we're going to go all the way through. So we did. So we left technically we left at 5:30 in the morning, but we didn't get to Houston till right at 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
But he did a lot of stops along the way because I was like, anytime you get tired, anytime your hands from driving, you guys know, especially you who drive RVs, you know, you can't drive too much or you'll get tired. But anyway.
Well, I got my stuff though. I got my comic books, and I put my shelves up, and I'm going to show you right here the computer monitor. My desk look real nice, my man cave. All I got is this one little corner done, but this one little corner is good. So 25% of the room is done. So I feel pretty good about that, and I didn't have to spend anything for it except for time.
Go ahead, play it.
There you go.
So that was good. We have been telling you guys that we were going to put DeeJay into some kind of training facility because he's not a bad dog. In fact, he's a really good dog.
He's a good boy.
But he just needs to be tweaked just a little bit, and we don't know how to do it. I mean, Donald can try as much as he wants because him and DeeJay had their little tricks and little things that they do.
It's not
but
enough.
One thing about DeeJay, he don't want you walking too close behind him. He gonna jet off real quick. So you know, he was in the hallway trying to show me tricks and stuff. Like when they get to the last hallway in the building, he'll take them off the leash and DJ will run full speed to the door and wait. Or sometimes, you know, if he gets the zoomies, because for some reason he gets the zoomies at the last minute. So when he gets the zoomies, he can run in the hallway back and forth about 5 times before Donald can even get to the door.
Yeah.
So it lets him get his burst of energy out and stuff like that. So I think that's a really good thing, but he knows how to get to our apartment.
I first got DJ, he barked all the time, especially in the morning time. And when we was on the RV, that was a very, very bad thing. So I've been able to get the barks out of him for the most part and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He'll still bark if somebody sneak up on him. But the barks are gone for the most part. He was already pretty much house trained, so we haven't had that issue either.
None.
But like being able to leave him alone in the apartment is, I know stuff will be torn up. Even when we put him in a kennel, he'll just tear the inside of that kennel up because he just cannot. He just does not do it. So I'm gonna go look at some places that offer like dog training and they guarantee results and stuff. And I found this really nice place. Sit means sit, I think it says, or something like that. But I'm gonna show you a little bit about DJ with his first couple of classes, and we're not putting them in just yet, but we have scheduled that for a little bit later on, and we'll get DJ started, and we'll be able to get past that little issue too. So here's a few shots of DJ in class. So yeah, so it went pretty good. Haven't learned anything exactly yet, but the evaluation shows that I can tell these people know what they're talking about, and so we're gonna get that stuff done.
Yeah, because they don't tell you like, oh, you only get 5 sessions, you only get 4 sessions. You tell us what the problem is, and we're going to work with him until those issues are resolved.
For one price. It's not like keep on adding every week and every week and every week. You give us the one price, and we will work with him until all these issues are fixed. It might only take 4 weeks. It might take 3-4 months, but whatever it takes, the one price covers everything. So I like those guys.
Yeah. Because somebody else was in there, and they were just so excited about
my goodness.
How their dog was doing. They was like, I can't believe that's my whoever, you know, like he never does this. And so like I say, DJ just needs a little bit of tweaking, because we need to be able to leave him home.
Especially
and it's like I feel like he has abandonment issues, because when we leave him home, that whole, and maybe we need to get a different kennel, and I think that'll help. But he's always like, he'll stick his nose through the wires so much, the little wires on the thing, until his nose bleeds. Like he doesn't know how to stop, and that's scary too. So we try not to leave him home a lot, but we're going to get him in that training class soon enough. I think you're going to do like 2 days a week.
I'm trying to do 2 days a week at least. It's no overnight. I could do overnight, but I want to be involved in the training and stuff like that. So he'll associate what he's learning with me, because I'm gonna be the one with him and stuff. Maybe Pegi can come a couple times and just test it out, make sure she.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
There you go.
I'll do it.
There you go.
See, like, don't get on here and act like I don't like DJ, because you know I love DJ.
Yeah.
That's my little buddy.
There you go. We've been doing a lot. Like, we haven't really showed you much of what we've been doing in the area and stuff, but we've been getting out, trying to see more of Houston and stuff like that. I know everybody's probably seen on social media, they opened a, what's it called? TrillBurgers.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they opened a TrillBurgers. And so Peggy and I, we went down there with some friends and we tried out the TrillBurgers. I'm gonna wait till we come back. I'm going to show you a little bit of the clips I got while we was there, and then we can come back. I'm gonna give you my review of what the burgers and everything was like, what the trip was like.
Yeah.
That's good.
Out of 10?
At least a 9.
9 out of 10?
At least a 9.
Okay, so now that you've seen it, I can go ahead and tell you. Burgers, 10.
They have those burgers are seasoned to perfection.
Perfection.
Like you won't find a better burger.
No.
I'm sorry, you won't find a better burger.
Soft buns, good seasoning on the meat, good thickness on the meat, well cooked meat without being dry or being red or anything.
Yes.
I can't think of anything I would change. I mean, like the grilled onions, everything on it was perfect.
Perfect.
That being said, those fries could use some work.
Yeah, you might as well get chips.
You might as
Potato
well.
chips. But that's the only thing they need to work on, right?
Yes.
Because, like I say, the burgers the burgers are the star of the show, and it's called TrillBurgers.
It's called TrillBurgers.
It's a rapper.
Bun B.
Bun B.
I got a picture with Bun B.
Yeah,
Go
so
right here.
show you a picture with Bun B.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, you know, a lot of rappers had gone there, and I was on TikTok, right? And I saw that Ludacris had been in Houston. I'm like, why was Ludacris in Houston? And so they was like, he went to this TrillBurger. Then Drake was there, and
Mike Tyson was there last week.
Mike Tyson was there. So, you know, the place is new, so it's going to be people everywhere. When I tell you that the parking lot is not big enough for the crowd that he brings, right? He needs to open a second location already. But I'm going to say, though, you won't be in that line long. Even though the line looks really long, when it moves,
Yeah.
right? Because a lot of people get their stuff to go. It's like picnic benches on the inside, and you sit down and eat with strangers almost. But he walks through there and makes sure you're having a good time, and I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I told Donald, I say, we'll go back in another 6 months because I think the newness of it will wear off.
Yeah.
But the burgers themselves are amazing.
Best
down.
burger. I'm counting Cruise Burgers. I'm counting Sonic, which is my favorite fast food burger.
Yeah.
I'm counting all of them, and it's just, they're the best burgers.
It was, and so I called Cece, and I was like, what you doing? And she was like, nothing. I was like, girl, let's go to TrillBurgers. And so she loaded up the truck.
Say less.
And we brought Cameron, and so we went with Cece, and we had an amazing time. It was a lot of fun. I like that we know somebody here, so we could get on the phone and call them and be like, hey, you want to try this? You want to try that? Because she's always up for a good time. I just love that family, the Chapmans. Those are my people.
Yeah.
But listen, now that we're talking about the Chapmans, and we've been showing y'all homes and stuff like that, have y'all gone over to CC's World TV and see how the Lord has blessed her? I mean, the house is amazing. Amazing. Right? And I'm like, look at God. He showed up and showed out for them. So
it just shows he's still working. So hey,
it's coming
for us.
But yeah, so if you haven't gone over there to see the video, to see how the Lord has truly blessed her and her family, go over there and look at that house. She put the video out on Sunday.
I'll go ahead and put a link in the description.
Okay, he'll put a link in the description to the home, because we have been looking at, look like they've been going with us a little bit too, to help us along the way, since they've already done the process in the area. Like they have scouted out really good areas, and I thank them for that, because they have small children, so they have to be careful where they live. And so they've done all the homework, so we get to piggyback off them a little bit. And I was like, look sis, I promise I won't be next door, but I might be like a mile away or across the lot or something like that. I was like, I just want you to be comfortable, because I'm not going to be that neighbor that be like, go over to CC house and get a cup of sugar. Or I won't be that neighbor. Okay. I promise I won't. But anyway, I'm just tickled to death for them. I'm so happy for them. And I was just like, I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. So I already know the floor plan that I like, which if you remember that last video we put out, it was the last house video we put out. Remember I said the house that gave us all the bells and whistles? Yeah. That's my favorite floor plan. Yeah. And it's a Perry home, right? It's the 2737. You can get that in so many different areas, right? And so I like that one. I don't just like it, I love it. Like, I see myself in it, right? But, you know, we have to wait for things to happen behind the scenes. We'll tell you about that when it's time.
There you go.
But anyway, I'm just excited for them, and I'm excited for us. So we will probably, if things continue to go the way that they're going, we will probably put a contract around October is what we've resolved it to, like October 1st. So if we decide to build, it'll be ready for early spring, right? October. Yeah, because they told us to take about 4
to 6 months.
4 to 6 months to build. So by October, we will have made a decision. So I told you I was not going to inundate you guys with house videos, but we're going to show you just a couple more, you know, until, because I feel like, even though I love this floor plan, I feel like it's something I haven't met yet. There's a floor plan that I haven't met yet.
I would say this about Peggy's floor plan. Now, obviously, her floor plan was better than my floor plan. After we did some discussion about what she liked better and everything, because I started to see what she was talking about. I said, okay, yeah, that does make more sense. So there's little specifics I like about mine that I like better than hers, but her floor plan was better than mine. But I bet you there's a house out there that combines both of them, and we're going to find that house.
Now, I don't want y'all to come in here and think that Donald doesn't have any say, so he has a lot of say. Because y'all be picking on Peggy, but listen.
I have the final say.
Donald has the final say.
I have the final say.
But the thing is, you know, like you want your must-haves in your forever home.
Exactly.
You want your must-haves in your forever home. I get it. So we sat down and we just discussed, okay, this is what each home has to have. I don't want my living room and my kitchen to be in the same room. I want them to be separate.
Yeah, on my floor plan, you went from the kitchen through the dining area to the living room as one straight line.
Yeah, I don't like that.
And I didn't even think about it. I didn't even pay attention to that. But then when she showed me how her floor plan had a dining to one side and the living room to the front as kind of an L kind of thing, I was like, that makes more sense. It gives you more division when still have openness. So I have adjusted on that. My only thing about my house was I like the bathroom and closets better, but we're not going to base my decision entirely on that. I love that her house had the office to the front part. I don't like having a bedroom in the front of the house. There's all kind of little issues like that her house was a little bit better than mine. We're going to find that middle ground house. We're going to find that middle ground house. We're both going to love it. So God is still in the blessing business, and we are ready to receive. I don't want to get too religious with it and stuff. I know this ain't a gospel channel or anything, but he's still in the blessing business, fam.
Yeah. So anyway, we're just going to go ahead and get our day started. You know, we got this cruise coming up, and I am in charge of making the t-shirts. We're going with it's going to be a group of 8 of us this time.
8, yeah.
because it was 6 last time.
It was 6 to Mexico, the Mexican Riviera
Yeah,
cruise.
and so now it's a group of 8, and we're excited about it. Time is winding down. We still, because it's like a September 9th or 10th or something like that. And so I'm going to go and just finish getting the stuff. Oh, I left the shirts in the house. Ugh.
Oh.
Because I was going to switch.
Oh, she left something this time. No, it's not
See what I'm saying?
It ain't the same.
Player. I left something that we could just go upstairs.
It's like 3 minutes away and stuff. I know.
I could just go upstairs and get it. No, yours was an hour and a half.
You know, you gotta reach sometimes, fam. You always gotta. You hit me first. No, I was just totally wrong, and I tell y'all all the time, I was just wrong.
Talking about, oh, she left something.
Yeah, I had to.
But you know what is funny though, with me and Donald, like, if I make a mistake, he like, okay.
Yeah.
Let's just deal with it. Let's just deal with it. But me, I'm like,
you've gotten way better. Because you was like, you know what?
Because he had that fireside chat with me. Y'all don't know, Donald be scolding me too. He has that fireside chat with me.
We had a little
and
chat.
So he was like, you know, you can't do that. But I get really animated when he leaves something. And when I leave something, he's like, okay, baby, we'll just go back.
We'll go back to it.
So I need some of that calmness. I need
baby,
him.
you got your improvement has been dramatic. I have not felt bad about any of my little mistakes like that in like years, for real.
Really?
Yes, you have done
well.
Because
It
used to be bad. It used to be pretty bad. But she has come a long way, and because she's receptive and she wants to keep me happy. She's overcome her own personal baggage and everything. That's one of her pet peeves.
Dang,
like,
Donald.
No, that's one of her pet peeves about people like not being prepared and everything. But she's overcome that, understanding the kind of person that she's married to, and so I appreciate that. Get off Pegi, y'all.
Listen. We done came up with a song for the stuff that Donald needs before he leave. We sing this song to just remind him of everything he needs. Because I'm like, you didn't sing the Ghost song, player?
Wallet, phone, keys, hat, stick. Wallet, phone, keys, hat, stick. I don't need a hat, but I like to include my hat. That's my military days. You couldn't leave the house without a hat. But
yeah.
Wallet, phone, keys, hat, stick. Wallet, phone, keys, hat, stick. Because the stick is for the recording. Like every once in a while, we want to record me outside and everything.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful song.
But anyway.
We've been talking way longer than I expected, stuff, fam. So we're going to go ahead and head up and get some of the stuff that Pegi needs for her crafting. And then we got
to go to the grocery store.
And we got to go to the grocery store. I got to get some stuff for myself, too. It's not just me. So I might have to go inside. It's not just Pegi this time. I might have to go inside and get some stuff, too.
Yay.
So, I hate going to grocery store.
Y'all know when it's cruise time, we try to eat right and exercise and do better. But, yeah. So that's what we're doing right now.
It's time for turkey and vegetables and stuff. Anyhow, I'm excited about it.
All right, fam. So we will see you in the next clip.
All right, fam. Hey, what's going on, fam? So we have made it here to the Hobby Lobby. Pegi is in there getting her craft supplies. And you know I'm not going in there. So this is a perfect opportunity for another edition of Waiting in the Truck for Pegi. For those of y'all new to the channel, this is where I come out and just share thoughts that's on my mind while I'm sitting in the parking lot looking at all these other guys in their cars waiting for their wives to come out, these furniture stores, clothing stores, stuff like that. It's way more men in my tribe than I realized. It's just people out here with their cars running, sitting in there waiting for somebody to come out of the store. Every once in a while I do go in, so let me make sure I say that too. But anyhow, what's in my mind today? Now, I'm a very positive, upbeat kind of guy, but there's something that's probably most people are thinking about. It just feels like there's a lot of division, there's a lot of anger going on around us. And I just want to share what I do to stay positive. And when I was in the military, we used to do something called Master Resilience Training. I was a Master Resilience instructor. But one of the primary things we had to do was hunt the good stuff. That's where, not focus on the good stuff, hunt the good stuff. Our mind automatically goes towards negativity, and we look out and we're constantly looking for, you look at a car accident before you look at a cat getting rescued from a tree or whatever it is. Our minds are naturally tuned to look out for dangers and stuff like that, so we look for negative. So in order to try to maintain a certain level of positivity, they always trained us to hunt the good stuff at least a few times a day. Like one thing you can do is at the end of the day, write down 3 good things that happened. It could be the simplest stuff. I found a great parking spot. I talked to my brother who I haven't talked to in like 8 months, and I was able to try this new hot dog and it was delicious. Something like that. And the idea of thinking back to the good things that happened that day, and you do that each day, it kind of puts positivity on your mind. So that's something that I like to do, and I would like to encourage you out there to give that a shot as well. Because, like I said, it's easy to just start feeling like, man, we are in trouble. This is bad. Look at this happening. Look at this happening. But look at this other stuff that's happening. There's good things going on. People saving others and giving to others and helping other people and enjoying life, and new babies being born and people hearing for the first time and this, that, and the other. There's just as much good, if not more good than bad, that is happening. And if you're starting to feel like you're seeing way too much bad, you might want to take a little break from like social media and news or whatever else it is that you're getting your source of information from, and start hunting the good stuff. Get out, do something, treat yourself, do something, talk to others, help others, go to places that's doing good, go to church and talk about something. I don't know. There's so much good going on and so much good that can be done, that if you're starting to drown in negativity, that is a spiral you do not want to be in. And you'll start doing something the military start calling catastrophizing. Oh, it's a catastrophe. There's no way out of this. It's over. All is lost. And it can lead to depression, suicidal thoughts, and everything. That's something the military has been battling for a very long time. Now, I know that usually my waiting in the truck for Pegi segments are being upbeat, but I feel like this is upbeat. There is a lot of good out there. Sometimes we just gotta hunt for them. We gotta look a little harder. And so I encourage you to do that. And that's the kind of thoughts that go through my mind while I'm waiting in the truck for Pegi.
I'm your song and you're playing all my melodies. There's no one else, 'cause baby we got chemistry. You give me feelings that I never knew. This heart of mine will always and forever belong to you. You and me were meant to be as one. The universe has known it all along.